What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of For the King. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today, as we have for a little while. And we're going to give this another go. We're going to give it another try. We're going to see what we can accomplish here. Tough little title. But I have been playing a lot in my free time, and I've kind of figured out a number of things that I think make the game a little bit more manageable. In this playthrough, we're going to give it a go. I think I've played about 15 hours since the last two episodes, I would say. I'm actually really in love with this game. I like it a lot. I like this game a ton, and so the fact that it like kicks my ass over and over again, you know, I get a little salty from time to time. Absolutely, we all get a little salty, but I like the game a lot, and so I've got a weird relationship with this game right now, but I have figured out a lot of things. If you take a look at the lore store, I think the last time we played we had 10 of these tomes. I'm up to 20 now, and I actually beat the Glittering Caves 3 times in probably 6 or 7 playthroughs that I did outside the last 2 episodes. It is possible. It can be done. It's just that I think I was playing the game a little hard loose and a little bit fast. And honestly, you need to have a lot of things come together very well. And also, I've actually discovered some things about classes that I think are preferable by comparison to what I was doing before. You guys remember, you probably heard me complain about the Scholar. I actually like the Scholar a lot right now. It's just that I hadn't really leveled up a Scholar and given him a chance. But at this point, I've actually gotten a Scholar to high levels a couple of times, and they actually turn into wrecking balls, like Miley Cyrus straight naked riding a wrecking ball into the room. They turn into badasses, and so this game kind of follows the trope of the weak mage who gets very strong as time goes along. And so anyways, we've got 20 tomes to spend, and so I figured I would do that here on camera. I want the Woodcutter, but I worry about the Woodcutter, so he seems like the kind of character that uses two-handed weapons. And in the second and third phase of the game, you kind of need to have a lot of defense. It's not impossible to have 15 armor and like 14 resistance and still eat a 25 damage hit in the mid to late games. Like, it can just happen. And when you only have like 70 HP, it's going to sting. It's going to sting a lot. We could unlock 2 classes right now. We could get the Trapper and the Busker if we really wanted to. I assume that the Trapper is in some ways, never played her, but I figure she's probably a modification to the Hunter. The Busker, I figure, is a swap out for the Bard. The Herbalist, to me, seems like a swap out for the Scholar, and the Woodcutter seems like a swap out for the Blacksmith. And so essentially, you've got another Ranger, you've got another Rogue, you've got another Caster, and you've got another Warrior, if you wanted to adjust them around a little bit. I haven't unlocked any of these items. I was a little bit actually concerned when I was playing the game that maybe you needed to unlock these items in order to have a chance. That's not the case. I've actually made it about halfway through the game now before I got overwhelmed with just all the things on the map that were going on. I didn't even lose. I just got overwhelmed, and I was like, there's too many things happening right now. Oh my god. How do I even stand a chance, you know? And so I just kind of stopped and started over fresh, trying to see if I could do better the next time. I think I'll probably unlock the Woodcutter in this playthrough. And then in the next playthrough, hopefully we'll get enough to unlock the Busker. I just like his hat and his outfit, in all fairness, and his facial hair. He seems like the dude that takes no shit. But we'll go with this guy for right now. Yes, I'm going to spend 15 lore unlocking the Woodcutter. And then on top of that, I'm going to save the rest of my tomes. I'm not going to unlock any gear or anything right now, because honestly, there is a lot of gear in the game already. Even without you needing to unlock stuff, there's tons of gear inside of the game. I think you unlock all this gear when you make it through the first phase. I think you unlock the silver gear when you get through the second phase. And I think you get the gold gear once you get to the third phase of the game, because I think there's like 3 quests. I don't know. The second quest is huge. Like, they give you like 32 days to do the second quest, which is hours and hours and hours of game time. So let's hope that we are lucky and that my applied skills can get us through and play some For the King. It's time for a new adventure. We are going to be playing on easy, just because normal. You guys saw the game on easy last time and how hard the game pistol whipped me. It's a rough game. It's a very difficult game. I'm going to go with the Woodcutter because we've never seen him before. So let's go ahead and add him to the group. We're going to have to change his name around. We'll call him Dupree. We'll do a callback to, I don't know, I've been in an Ultima mood lately. I've been going back and playing like Ultima 4, 5, and 6, and for some reason, I really forgot how much I enjoyed Ultima back in the day. I think the sour taste of Ultima 8 and Ultima 9 made me think that the whole series sucks. And then I went back and started playing some of the games that were like classic from my childhood, like Ultima 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I was like, man, I forgot how awesome Ultima 6 was, and like how dope Ultima 4 was. Like, these were really sick games back in the day. Like, these are the games that like Morrowind and Elder Scrolls and Fallout and stuff were really kind of drawing inspiration from 10, 15 years later when they launched onto the scene. So yeah, we'll go with the Hunter, we'll go with the Scholar, and we'll go with the Woodcutter. You guys haven't seen the Scholar yet. He's actually pretty good if you can get him leveled. If you can get him leveled up and get a good piece of gear in his hand, he's a pretty solid character. I think my Scholar last time I was playing through the game was dealing 32 damage a cast or something like that. Like, he got knocked over by a strong fart. But, wow, we got to go a long ways to get to Wood Smoke. Tough one. Alright, well, let's get moving. It's Dupree's turn first. Wood Smoke is out there. And then the other thing that I've learned is that you should be fighting every single opportunity that you get. Don't pull any punches. Beat up the enemy as frequently and as strongly as possible whenever it's available. So there's 2 damage out. He's got 4 armor, though, which makes him a little bit tougher to hit. Ow! 7 damage straight to my brainium. My craniums be shattered. Alright, so he starts with Surge and an AoE spell that hits everything. We're just going to Surge this guy because it goes straight through his armor because he has no resistance. And then, Dupree, give us our stuff here. Give us our stuff, Dupree. Boom. Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Damn, I was hoping he'd get him, and I didn't look at what the damage was right there either. Critted through his shield, and he is down. Let's see if we get anything good out of it. Oh, we got a short bow. Very, very nice. That's an actual really, really good acquisition for early on in the game. For a first fight, an upgrade that I don't have to buy, that's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Let's keep on trucking, though. We're going to try and move. Oh, it's a nice day, so we get to move. Oh, shit. Retreat. You're not going to have the... You're not going to have the cojones in order to knock that fight out by yourself, unfortunately. You're going to need some backup. And so we'll move everybody down to here so that they're kind of meeting in the middle. The party will all be together. He got extra movement. I'm going to move him over to here just in case he procs a random event like a treasure chest or something like that. But I'm not going to rely on it. Not going to rely on it. Let's go ahead and we'll move our hunter down to here. He did not get the nice day bonus, though, so... That's just the way it plays sometimes. And this forest nibbler over here, we're going to go ahead and take care of him. Hopefully he's not the Futurama version that's going to go... Oh, there's a hag with him. Oh, that's not good. I didn't expect there to be a hag here. Alright, well, let's get her first. We're not going to have a choice here because... Oh, shit, it swapped my target on me. That's one thing that I would say the developers need to change. So he's got Power Strike, which lowers your accuracy but raises the damage by almost double. One of the things that I've noticed is that the game swaps your target all the time. Developers, I know they're actually watching this series. If you could make it so that your target sticks to the character you selected last so that you can just go through and select the same attack over and over and over again, thumbs up from me, because it's swapping your target in between characters has actually thrown me off a bunch of times when I'm just kind of in grind mode, basically trying to move through and get things done. Here comes the first attack. Yeah, so he got us with poison gas right there, and unfortunately we've got an early game poisoning. Our only hope now is that we pick up an antidote, because every single turn his health is going to be ticking down from now on, and that's a rough thing to have to deal with. It really sincerely is. Luckily, this nibbler thing is really, really slow, so we should be able to put it away pretty quickly. He starts with 12 damage. That's not bad at all. Dancing Nettle, so that's going to give us extra, replenishes some health, so I'm going to give that to him. A Toxic Talisman. If I equip that, will it get rid of his poison? It did not, actually. I was hoping that would retroactively get rid of his poison. That was my hope, but it didn't work out that way. If that was one Timberwolf, I would totally fight it with just him. But I can't guarantee it's not going to be like 3 Timberwolves, so I'm going to wait. There are other little things I noticed. I know I said you couldn't pass around gold. You can actually click on the gold tab right here and pass around gold. It's doable. I just was unaware that you could click on that because I was fairly new to the game. I actually played this game a lot more than I normally play games before I put them up on the channel. I think I played 3 or 4 campaigns before I gave it a go. There. Oh, a dead adventurer. Let's go ahead and loot them. We got traveling boots, and those are really good for a hunter too, so we'll equip those. There's a rusty blade right there that we could collect and equip, but it's breakable. See, breakable doesn't come up very often. Basically what breakable does is breakable gives it like a 4% chance to break. I can't tell you exactly what the break chance is because I don't know. But I've used a breakable weapon on my warrior for like an hour straight and it never broke. But it eventually always does break. So I assume the chance is pretty low, but you know, it's never fun having your weapon break in the middle of a dungeon and then having somebody basically unarmed for the rest of the encounter. It's just one Timberwolf, so had I known that, I would have attacked him on the last turn and saved the time. Ah, well, what are you going to do? Go ahead and... Ooh, actually, you're going to get dodged. That was a very, very poor shot. Not a good one at all. And you're not even blind or anything. You're just having an off day, I guess. You woke up and get your Wheaties. And down goes that wolf. Hopefully we get a poison cure. I don't want to spend a bunch of money getting his poison cured. Oh, shit. He didn't get it. Okay. That adventurer right there has already been looted. Let's continue moving forward. I like how he has a miasma of, like, fart gas running around him right now. If I go after that bird, is everybody gonna be involved? Here, I'll bring this down to here, and then we'll use the scholar to get after that bird. You should also kill bees. Bees are really important because bees always drop an item that allows you to permanently increase your resistance. So if you can kill like 3 groups of bees before the game shift goes over, you can basically give somebody 3 resistance, which is the amount of resistance that a decent piece of gear will give you. Crazily enough. Ooh, the Sanctum of Courage. That's pretty good. +1 armor, +1 resistance, and a full heal. I'll probably try to use that in just a minute. All of our characters are going to be involved with this one. That's probably a good thing because these enemies are stacked. But there goes one Dire Crow at the outset of the fight, so it's a little bit less damage. He's got his dodge game on point, so he got out of the way. A big stab to the neck of our wizard. I don't know if you know this about wizards, but wizards that have stabbied necks, they don't tend to do quite as well. But the AoE ability, haven't talked about the AoEs much. The AoE ability is actually one of the reasons why the Scholar ends up being, oh, really, with 3 hits, he still got dodged. Yikes. Bad guy. Bad guy. Oh, he tried to steal from us, little shitbird. Shithawks flying in the air, Rick. Shithawks everywhere, Bo Bandy. Keep those spells going out. Honestly, I've had people dodge like perfect hits and stuff, so it's like, what are you gonna do? You just gotta work your way through it. Sometimes you get misses. We got a shot out right there. Called shot. Perfect hit. We gotta get some loot from this. Where's my loot at? Where to loot? Where to loot? Where to loot at? Okay, so he's got a makeshift spear. I'm going to equip that on him because it's good and it means that he can carry a shield, but that was the only loot that we got from there. I will probably keep him... How much money does he have? 12 gold. Well, we'll move him down this way. I don't think we're going to have enough gold for any real upgrades right now, but we should have some money. Take him to Woodsmoke, because I think when he levels up, it dispels the poison off of him, so if we can get his HP up faster... We gotta go to the Glittering Mines now. If you guys recall, there's a device over here. We destroy the device points us at the cave. We go to the cave. We go down to the cave and blow that up. Then we gotta go to a city and find out about what's going on in the world. And then a whole bunch of dungeons open up, and then you have 32 days to kill all those dungeons. So 32 of these little pips, basically, which would come out to 96 turns altogether because a day is all 3 of these guys' turns. So for services, he could spend most of his money right now and get his ailment removed. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though. I might just leave him with poison. What does the market have, out of curiosity? So they have a leather vest. They have splint mail. At the end of the day, I'm not sure exactly when it happens, but a purify scroll gets rid of toxins. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Holy talisman. Fancy rough is really good. If you can put a fancy rough on everybody, you'll have a good time. He's already got good boots, so I'm not going to worry about that. His stat is awareness, so you want him to have as much awareness as possible because that's what determines how good he is at actually making the rolls he needs to make to get a hit. An old short sword wouldn't be a bad call for our warrior, but the splint mail is what I'm looking at. Does he have any sellable items right now? He's got a 6 damage hunting bow. He's got a rusty blade. I'm not going to sell with the short bow. I'm actually going to have him equip it, and the makeshift spear is going to break anyways. And so I'm just going to get some gold out of it right now, and that takes him up to 21. With 21 gold, we're getting closer to the point where if I put all my money on one person, we could get an early game splint mail vest, which is actually a mid-game item. It's really, really good, and if we put that on our warrior, it's going to take him up to 6 armor. It's going to raise his toughness. He's going to be in a good spot going further into the game. The Dusty Book is also a pretty good call because we need his damage to be higher before we go further into the game. So that's going to give him Echo Blast, Surge, and Area Blast. And it operates on 3 hits. Okay. Does he have any movement left? He has 2 movement left. Get the Dusty Book. And then what we'll do is we'll leave. We'll come back over to here. He's going to take the Dusty Book. He's going to hand it over to Forte. And we're going to start making our way back over towards the next objective. I'm hoping a few more monsters spawn out here. Poison isn't as bad as it could be. So don't panic horribly about poison. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, sounds good. Let's fight him real fast. Don't panic to, like, a ridiculous extent about poison. Like, it does hurt, but it's easily mitigated so long as he isn't eating hits like those every single turn. He didn't get a chance to actually equip the item that he has on him right now. So he's going to be using his old book at the moment. There's 3 gold out. Oh, a kettle helm. Very nice. And that gives stun immunity. We're going to equip that on Dupree because if we equip it on him, it's going to make him suck at doing his base class job. We equip it on him. It's not that bad. So there it is. He now has a kettle helm. He's at the 4 armor, 1 resist, and 9 dodge. I'm going to bring him out to here. And I may actually attempt to have him take that shrine, too. So that he gets... That'll put him at 529. Not bad. For you, sir. Always make sure that you manage your inventory. I always forget to equip the stuff that I have on me. It happens. Like, you get caught up in the moment. Can I sell stuff from right here because I'm adjacent? No. With adjacency, I can't sell it. Everybody's in combat range for this right here, so let's just jump straight in. Keep fighting these raiders and getting as much damage off as possible. Ooh, unfortunately, we're going to eat a hit right here, which I don't like. Echo Blast. On a perfect, it might splash. We have Surge, which has better... Oh, they have the same accuracy. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So he takes a big 9 hit right there at the outset. He gets his dodge on. That's one thing that you'll come to love about the Hunter, is that as you get further into the game and the Hunter starts to level up, holy balls does the Hunter get dodgy. My mid-game Hunter had something like 39% chance to dodge. He's just impossible to hit. He was just like, yoink, yoink, just like always out of the way. Like they just couldn't hit him. Like he's constantly just bouncing up and out and just mitigating damage that way. And what's better than taking no damage? Because it's a nice day, I can destroy that right there. Oh, it takes Brawn. Or I can just focus it through. He's got bonus focus, so we might as well just to keep things moving forward. There is another lore book. Great work. They'll think twice about leaving junk in the forest. Oh, really? The bandit camp's really close. Okay. So we can probably dither for a little bit and farm some levels before we do that. Would be my recommendation. Oh, we got a crow right there, too. Cool. We're actually getting enough combat in this playthrough to where I think we got a good chance. Oh, man, I just got jacked for my stuff. They stole his teleport scroll. And they didn't steal from him. They tried, but they failed. One arrow out right there. That's going to be a dire crow down. Let's go ahead and go... let's just go Echo Blast for right now. I don't want to risk it when we can get a kill right there and mitigate some damage. You, sir. Very nice. Hopefully that doesn't get dodged, but our party seems to be on point right now. Doing a pretty good job. Unfortunately, crows are kind of broke. I'm going to give the teleport scrolls to him. The hermit grass to him. And that, unfortunately, was not a great amount of gear. I was hoping to get better loot right there, but oh well. That's okay. He leveled up and the poison did not come off of him. A little bit of a downer right there. I was hoping that it would work that way. He's going to go over here. He's going to get a full heal, and he's going to get the +1 to armor and resistance by dedicating himself to Merjaya, the goddess of protection. Your skin is rock, your mind a fortress, your wood is strong. So he's at 529 right now, which is pretty good for this phase of the game. He's also got the Devious Enchanter, which is rough. I'm going to use one... Oh, we can't use focus. That's right, the Enchanter. Really? I've never seen that happen with the Enchanter. He just lucked his way through it. What a boss. So what is this over here? That's going to give full focus. He needs focus. Give him the 12 XP too, because that'll level him up. And it'll also give him a full heal. So basically, that was a pretty good dig for him. Bring that back over to here. It's a nice day. Yeah, we'll fight the Dire Crows with just 2 people. It'll be our... Oh, shitballs. There's a Warbear here. That's not good. Oh, and a dodge on the first turn. I messed up bad. I messed up bad, Brian. I messed up so bad. Echo Blast. Get the splash. There it is. Very nice. Okay, so with the splash... Oh, this is going to hurt so much. He dodged it! He dodged it! Hands in the air like he just don't care. Dodged it. Yeah, buddy. Wow, his accuracy is just not on right now. He's having a rough time. Alright, well the crows are down, so that's a plus, but we're still going to eat another hit. 3 out for a 9 damage hit right there. He's got a healing item, though, and we still have tents. So I think we'll be alright. Everybody's still got their tents, so I think we're good. Echo Blast, give me a good one. Down he goes. Very nice. Okay, so this playthrough going pretty well. From my experience with the game so far, got a carnival ticket. I've never been able... 3 split mail. Really? Ooh. Yeah. Slap that on him. Why not? And a Purify Scroll. Pretty good loot from that fight. Pretty goddamn good loot. There's bees up there, though. And bees are really, really good. We should probably go fight some bees. It sounds like a stupid proclamation to make in the middle of an adventure, but we should definitely fight some bees. And maybe a wolf. If he could catch up... He's got a timber wolf. I'm kind of going to need his help, though, for these bees. Oh, another Devious Enchanter. Well, nothing happened, so that's better than him losing a turn. I'll take it. I should have given the teleport scroll to the slowest party member. I didn't think about it smart, though. Let's go to Orton, and we'll pop off a quest right here. I'm going to call it a delivery, so we got to go to Cazelli's Watch. Where is Cazelli's Watch right now? Because Cazelli's Watch can be super deep, depending. Have we seen Cazelli's Watch? So that's Castle Vacker. We don't have Cazelli's Watch on map right now, which means it's in the direction of the plains, which are a level 2, level 3 area. So let's stay away from that quest for right now. Metagame plays a big part of all this. A bounty to kill a Crag Hulk. I don't think we're going to do that. We can get a sealed letter from Woodsmoke and get 52 gold, though. I'm going to do that one. Now, the downshot is that the person that retrieves that has to be Forte. Nobody else can go get that, just Forte. But he has a teleport scroll, which is pretty on. If he had 2 teleport scrolls, I'd feel better about it, because then he could teleport there and teleport back in 1 turn. So let's check the shop. A portal scroll. Oh. A dancing nettle. We don't have anything here that gets rid of poison, unfortunately. A knotted staff would be nice. Gives him health regeneration, which is no slouch. Got an old leather helm for 11 gold. He doesn't have a whole lot of armor just yet, so you know what? I'm going to do it. I just bring him up a little bit so that he's not eating the huge hits that he was already eating. And then does he have anything to sell while he's over here? He's got a Purify Scroll. Probably not going to use that. Scholar Book. Probably not going to use that. Wooden Buckler. I usually hold on to gear items because when you get further into the game, there are enemies that eat your items off your character. They actually eat your equipped items and kill them. And so having backup equipment on your person can actually... I've had a playthrough that was ruined by that where it was just like, what are you going to do? You can get super hyped about it, or you can... Oh, a dead adventurer. Yay. Ooh! Man. Talk about doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, so we're going to teleport over to Woodsmoke. We're going to turn that in. So we've got the official letter. That's got to go back to Orton. But his turn's going to be over because he moved into town. I'm going to bring my hunter over to... He's a little bit wounded. Do you have enough money to go see the healer? Go ahead and do it, because I'm tired of dealing with that poison. And then, hopefully, this fight isn't super gnarly. Would be my hope. I do wish they would add an option right here, just a wishlist thing, where you could try to scout using his ability, like Ambush. It uses the eyes, the awareness stat. Maybe you could use the hunter to scout. And if you scout with the hunter, you could find out how many enemies they are, what level they are, and what loot they have. That'd be a really, really cool gamble, and it'd be another temptation and use for focus. But my suggestion would be that focus should have more uses. I think you should be able to use a pip of focus to restore like 5 health. You should be able to use a pip of focus to do basically a whole bunch of things to just give you a little bit more, because a lot of things in this game are not controllable. Your focus usage is one of the few things the players have the ability to use whenever they want without fail. It gives you like a sure shot. Being able to use it to like no doubt heal yourself real fast. Being able to no doubt use it in ways that are unique, I think, would actually make this mechanic a bit more of a RNG sink. An ability to mitigate the fact that a lot of stuff in this game is random. I'm going to wait till the rest of the party gets here. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about all this. He can just wait in town. As far as that goes, we'll bring him up here. I'm really hoping... So what is this right here? Like, what is this thing? The embedded blade. You must test yourself. He doesn't have strength, though. That would have been something that I probably wanted to do. There's a magic merchant down here, and he's got 23 gold. Yeah, go check. Why not? I mean, we might as well check. So he gets physical damage, quickness. There's an amplifying crystal, which raises his magical damage. Okay. The Herb Encyclopedia is really good. I've had that drop. The Herb Encyclopedia makes it so that whenever you end your turn, they scavenge an herb from off the ground, and it can be anything from poison cures to healing items. Seriously, one of my best playthroughs had that item right there, the Herb Encyclopedia. And by like midway through, I was sitting on like 5 healing items on one guy, like 3 poison cures. And if you don't use them, you can just sell them. And so it's an infinite gold thing. If I would recommend it. I would recommend it. We're going to have him use his teleport scroll to get back with the rest of the group. Put him right there. He's got a little bit of movement left. Timberwolf's viable right now, so let's fight the Timber. It's one Timberwolf, isn't it? Oh, no, there's a bee in here. Oh, that's good. That's really, really good. I like it when there's bees around. I thought we were just going to have the one bee in this grouping. So I'll definitely take a free bee. We'll drop bees on a bee right now. We'll do it. So there's a little bit of damage out. Whether or not it's going to be enough to shift things. Please don't get poisoned by the bee. The bees use poison. Ah, shit balls. Okay. 6 damage out. Hopefully we get one of those honey things, though. Oh, no honey sponge. All the bees disappeared. I spent all that time coming back up here and they left. That is a frustration. It makes me sad. I don't like it. Let's go farm out a fight down here, maybe. I'm going to send them over to this corner and see if maybe they can kill off both of these groups before they disappear. Yeah, I know it's getting dark. We'll be alright. Basically, you want to stall as much as possible as a tactic in this game. And you really only want to do... Oh, a wishing well. You get poisoned if you fail the luck roll, so don't fail the luck roll. You can throw 10 coins in if you want to increase your chances by 10%. But my luck has been pretty gnarly with that event, so I tend to stay away from it. Ooh, a stone circle. I'm good at this. Yeah, so he's got 5 focus now. Hell yeah, I got focus like forward, son. Oh, he was ambushed by a timber wolf. That's okay, he'll probably be alright. I'm at the point right now where I'm geared enough to where I'm not actively worrying about it. I really needed a one-shot right there, though. I was hoping he'd get all 3. Didn't want to burn focus on it, though, in all fairness. Just did not want to burn focus on it. So as you can see, the Scholar becomes a pretty good ass-kicker. Ooh, we got a poison cure. Yeah, use that right now. Take that off of you. Sounds good. Instead of Xanax, we got Panex. Oh, yeah, he needed to go to Orton, didn't he? To get the money. So there it is. We can give the coins to whoever we want. Seeing as he's in town right now, I'm going to give the coins to him. And we're just going to buy whatever we can get our hands on. And we're going to carry it off to everybody else. So that they can get geared up. I'm going to buy another splint mail vest. And yeah, he can equip it right now. Sure. We're going to buy a leather vest too. And we're going to carry that over to our warrior. And he's also going to spend some money buying another God's Beard. So that we have healing items we can use in combat. He's going to end his turn. He's going to refocus and get some of that back. I'm going to have them fight while we're down here because there's nothing better for them to do anyway, so they might as well get the free XP. Everybody's at level 1 except for our warrior, which is a bit of a downer. Ooh, good shot. Very nice. There's 3 more XP. He's about to level. He's like right on the edge. And then we need to line everybody up and get them ready to handle this bandit camp over here. Be careful with this bandit camp. It does only take the party members into combat that are inside of range. Good. Fantastic. That should be enough for him to catch up with the rest of the group. Assuming an unreasonable fog lies thick across this area. Could it be a local phenomenon or something more dangerous? Nothing. I suppose that my guess is that nothing good happens on that hex if nothing is the good thing that happens. I'll see y'all next time. This is For the King. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. This time we definitely seem to be doing a lot better than last time. I think we've got a solid shot right now. Just based on the itemization that we have, I feel like we're in good shape. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Check out the link down below if you wanted to keep an eye on the game for yourself. Not out yet. This isn't even the early access. This is actually a pre-build that's not even... Nobody has this right now. Like, nobody has this but me, so don't look at this as the final gameplay product. This game is not even in early access yet. This is the game before they've started the early access process, which to me is actually one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's a good game already, albeit a little bit hard. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.